Be me, 24 years old male, working the graveyard shift at a mountain hotel. Place is older than my grandparents. Wood paneling, dusty chandeliers, smell of old paper and pine. Located in a ski town, but during the off-season. Literally a ghost town. My job is basically to make sure the building doesn't burn down and check in the occasional lost traveler. Pay is garbage, but rent is free in the employee wing. Spend most nights reading paperbacks, sci-fi novels, or staring at the security monitors watching nothing happen. Social life is non-existent. Friends moved to the city years ago. I stayed behind because I didn't know what else to do. Classic failure to launch scenario. It's 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. Raining hard outside, the kind of cold rain that turns into sleet. Lobby is dead silent except for the grandfather clock. Tick-tock. Door bursts open. Wind howls through the lobby. I look up from my book, see a figure standing there dripping wet. It's a girl. Looks about my age. Soaked to the bone. No coat, just an oversized sweater and jeans. Holding a guitar case wrapped in a trash bag. She looks terrified, like she just ran a marathon. I stand up, put on my customer service face. Checking in? I ask. Voice cracks, because I haven't spoken in 6 hours. She nods, shivering violently. Walks to the counter. Her lips are blue. Just for tonight, she whispers. Her hands are shaking so bad she can't get her ID out. I tell her not to worry about it. Just give me a name. Maya, she says. I put her in room 304. Best view, warmest radiator, give her the key and an extra towel. She looks at me like I just gave her a kidney. Thank you, she says. Eyes are dark green, sad eyes. She goes upstairs. I sit back down, can't focus on my book anymore. Who shows up at 2 a.m. in a storm with a guitar case? Mind starts making up scenarios. Runaway criminal, spy, alien. Probably just a bad breakup. Go back to reading. Hour passes. Hear footsteps on the stairs. It's her again. She changed into dry clothes. Still looks shaken. Coming down to the lobby. Can't sleep. I ask. She shakes her head. Too quiet up there, she says. The pipes rattle in 300. It's not the pipes, she says. She walks over to the fireplace. It's gas, fake logs, but gives off heat. Sits on the rug in front of it. I feel awkward sitting behind the desk. Do you want tea? I ask. We have the cheap tea bags in the break room. She nods. I make 2 cups. Earl Grey. Walk around the counter and hand her one. Sit on the leather armchair nearby. Silence for a long time. Just the rain hitting the windows. I'm not a criminal, she says suddenly. I laugh. Didn't think you were. You looked like you did, she smiles. First time she smiles. Changes her whole face. She tells me she's a musician. Was on a tour with a folk band. Band leader was a tyrant. She snapped 2 towns over. Got off the bus at a gas station and started walking. Walked for 4 hours in the rain until she saw the hotel sign. That's insane, I say. That's freedom, she counters. We talk until 5 a.m. Talk about music. Talk about the weird history of the hotel. I tell her about the ghost in the kitchen that steals spoons. She laughs. A real laugh. Not polite. Sun starts coming up. Shift is over. Manager comes in at 6. Maya goes back to her room. I go to the employee wing to sleep. Can't sleep. Keep thinking about her story. Wake up at 2 p.m. Go to the lobby. She's sitting there with her guitar, playing quietly. Place is empty, middle of the day. She sees me and stops. Don't stop, I say. She plays a few chords. Melancholy stuff. Sounds like the rain from last night. Manager tells me she extended her stay for a week. My heart does a little jump. Ignore it. Night shift again. She comes down at 1 a.m., brings snacks from the vending machine. Patels and M and Ms. Dinner of champions, she says. We sit by the fake fire again, establish a routine. Every night she comes down, I bring the tea. She brings the stories. She's from the coast, misses the ocean, hates the snow. Why stay here then? I ask. Because nobody knows where I am, she says. That hits hard. I realize I'm hiding too. Hiding from expectation, hiding from failure. We bond over being lost. It's a comfortable kind of lost. Day 4, blizzard hits. Power goes out. Generator kicks in, but only for emergency lights. Lobby is bathed in dim orange light. Shadows everywhere. She's scared of the dark. Admits it quietly. I go to the supply closet. Find a box of old candles. Light them all over the lobby. Dozens of them. Looks like a shrine or a romance movie set. Realize how it looks. Face gets hot. She doesn't mind. Picks up her guitar. I wrote a song today, she says. About what? About a ghost who steals spoons. She plays it. It's funny and sad at the same time. Her voice is raspy, soulful, fills the big empty room. I'm sitting on the floor next to her. She finishes the song, looks at me, candlelight reflecting in her eyes. You're a good audience, she says. I'm the only audience, I joke. The only one that matters right now, she whispers. Tension in the air is thick. I want to kiss her, but I'm terrified. Don't want to ruin the only good thing in my life. I look away, ask if she wants more tea. Moment passes, but something changed. We both know it. Week turns into 2 weeks. She finds a job at the local diner during the day, spending all her money on the room. I talk to the manager, convince him to give her the long-term rate, basically half price. Tell him she's good for business. She keeps the lobby lively. He grunts but agrees. Tell her the news. She hugs me. Smells like rain and vanilla. Hold on a second too long. She doesn't pull away immediately. You saved me, she says into my shoulder. Just got you a discount, I say. You know that's not what I mean. We start doing things during the day. I wake up early. She gets off shift at the diner. Show her the town, the frozen lake, the abandoned mine shaft, the best spot to see the sunset behind the peaks. People in town start thinking we're a couple. There goes the night shift vampire and his girl, they say. I don't correct them. Neither does she. One afternoon we're hiking. Snow is deep. She slips. I catch her, fall into a snowbank together, laughing uncontrollably. Cold snow, warm bodies, faces inches from hers. Laughter dies down, staring at each other. This time, I don't look away. Lean in. Kiss her. Lips are cold, but mouth is warm. She kisses back, fiercely. Hands in my hair. World stops spinning for a minute. Pull back. She's smiling. Took you long enough, she says. We walk back to the hotel holding hands. Feel like I'm walking on air. Suddenly, the dead-end job doesn't feel so dead. The empty hotel feels full. Life has color again. Relationship moves fast. When you spend every night talking until dawn, you skip the small talk. Learn everything about her fears, her dreams of opening a music school, her complicated relationship with her dad. She learns about me, my fear of being mediocre, my unfinished degree, my love for old sci-fi. She encourages me to write. You have a narrator's voice. Start writing short stories during the slow hours. She reads them, edits them with a red pen. Brutally honest but helpful. A month passes. Spring starts to melt the snow. Tourists start trickling in. Hotel gets busier. Our quiet nights get interrupted by guests, drunk skiers, demanding families. We hide in the back office to talk. Steal kisses between check-ins. Feels like us against the world. Then the reality check comes. One night, a sleek black car pulls up. Expensive. Not the usual Subaru or pickup truck. Man in a suit walks in. Older guy. Looks like he owns the place. Walks up to the desk. I'm looking for my daughter, he says. Shows me a picture. It's Maya. But she looks different. Polished, dressed up, unhappy. Haven't seen her, I lie. Don't even blink. He stares at me. She used a credit card in this town, he says. Big town. He leaves a card. If you see her, call me. She needs to come home. He leaves. I wait 10 minutes. Lock the front door. Put up the back in 5 minutes sign. Run up to room 304. Knock frantically. She opens up, sees my face. He's here, isn't he? She asks. Face goes pale. I nod. She sits on the bed, tells me the full truth. Dad is a high-powered producer. Wants her to be a pop star. Manufactured image, auto-tune, soul-crushing contracts. That's why she ran. Not from a folk band. From a gilded cage. I can't go back, she says. Then don't, I say. He'll find me. He has lawyers, PIs. I sit next to her, take her hand, then we leave, I say. Don't know where the words came from, just flew out. She looks at me, we. I hate this job anyway, I say. I have a car. It's a piece of junk, but it runs. I have some savings. She starts to cry. You'd leave for me. I'd leave for us, I say. Corny as hell, true as hell. We pack in 20 minutes. She grabs the guitar. I grab my laptop and my sci-fi books. Leave my uniform on the bed. Write a note to the manager. I quit. Sorry about the short notice. Thanks for the coffee. Sneak out the back fire escape. Avoid the front lot where the black car might be lurking. My car is a 2005 Honda Civic. covered in rust. Starts on the second try. We throw everything in the back. She gets in the passenger seat. Look at the hotel one last time. Looming dark shape against the stars. Don't feel sad. Feel liberated. Put the car in gear. Where are we going? She asks. I look at her. West, I suggest. West is good, she nods. Drive out of town. Past the diner. Past the frozen lake. Hit the highway. Speed up. She rolls down the window, sticks her hand out into the cold air. Laughing, I turn on the radio. Classic rock station. We sing along to Fleetwood Mac. Horrible harmony. Doesn't matter. Drive through the night. Watch the sunrise over the plains. Stop at a roadside diner in Nebraska. Eat terrible pancakes. Eat terrible pancakes. Best meal of my life. We figure it out as we go. I pick up freelance copywriting gigs online. She plays small venues, coffee shops. Real music. Her music. We get a small apartment in Oregon, near the ocean. She gets to see the waves every day. I finish my degree online. Still write stories. She's the main character in most of them. 2 years later, we're sitting on our porch, drinking cheap wine. She's tuning her guitar. You know, she says, I never paid for that last night at the hotel. I laugh. I think the statute of limitations is up. She strums a chord. I wrote a song about the night auditor, she says. Is it a tragedy? No, she smiles. That same smile that changed my life. It's a love story. She plays it for me. Sound of the ocean in the background. Rain starts to fall. Just like that first night. But this time we're warm. This time we're home. Look at her and realize I'm the luckiest anon on the planet, from night shift zombie to protagonist. All because I made a cup of tea. Life is weird. Life is good. Reach over and hold her hand. She squeezes back. Song ends. Rain keeps falling. Perfect.